In this video, I'll be showing you how to take a screenshot in Microsoft Edge using multiple techniques. Now, the web browser which I'm going to show you is Microsoft Edge, which is in the general availability. Now, there are multiple versions of Edge like Edge Canary, Edge Beta, Edge Dev, but the functionality which I'm going to show you will be in Microsoft Edge general availability. Now, just to show you the version, so if you go into these three dots over here, and if you go to help and feedback and then about Microsoft Edge, this is the version which I'm talking about. So 135.0.3179.98. Okay, to start with, I'll navigate to any of the web page. So I'll go into say one website, say queensland.com, and what if I want to take a screenshot? So in order to take a screenshot, there are multiple ways. First, you can do a right click and then you have an option to take a screenshot. Alternatively, you can press Ctrl Shift S keys on your keyboard. Or if you click these three dots over here, you see the screenshot options as well. Now let's go ahead and take a screenshot. So just do a right click and click on screenshot. The moment you do that, you get three options: capture area, capture screen area, capture full page. Capture area. So let's take that option, capture area. Now, if I want to capture say specific area, so let me capture this area. Okay, I'll select this just by pressing my mouse and then I get the selection. I have an option to copy, save, markup capture, and do a visual search. So first let's do a copy. So I'll do a copy. Now it is copied. Now this is copied into my clipboard. Now I'll go to any of my applications. So take for example in this case is Word, and I will just paste it. So I'll do a Control V or just do a right click and paste it. So this is how you capture the screenshot. Now let's go back again to the website. Do a right click, screenshot, capture area. So this is capture area. Now let me take another screenshot. And now this time instead of copying, I'll just click on save. Now watch what happens. Now the moment you click on save, it will save the image as a JPEG file and it will automatically rename it. Now in order to see that file, let me go to the file explorer, and as you see over here, it has taken that JPEG. So the extension is JPEG. Now you can take that JPEG, copy it and paste it in your favorite editor or any application which you use. So this is how you use the save function. Now with save function, the advantage is you get an external file which is a JPEG file. Again, let's do a right click, click on screenshot, and now this time again capture area. So capture area is selected. Let me pick up this image now, and now we have seen copy, we have seen save. Let's do a markup capture. So if I click on markup capture, then I have an option to edit this image. So I'll click on draw and I can start drawing. So I select a color, I select the thickness of the pen, and then I can start writing. So I'll just say this is a man. Now remember, if I start extending beyond the canvas, it will not show me the preview. So for that, what you need to do is like maybe just reduce the marker size and then start typing. So if I just say this is a bike, and then I can start scribbling or drawing something. Okay. Now I have an option to erase, so I can go ahead and erase this. So I'll just erase all the markups which I've done and I'll just type in something simple. So I'll just say ABC. Now once I'm done with it, what I can do is like I have an option to copy it or save it. So if I copy it, I can again go back to the Word document and I'll start pasting this information. So this information is now pasted in Microsoft Word. Now alternatively, I click on save. Now remember, the first instance which I showed you, when we saved the image, it gave me an output of JPEG. Now if I click on save over here, again this has given me an option to save this file in JPEG or JPEG. Let me go to the downloads and then see this image has been downloaded. So I can use this image in any other application. Even I can share this with various applications. So if I click on share, we can share this in various application. Now this option is draw with touch. So if you are using a tablet, you can use the stylus, or with a uh, hand you can start drawing some gestures, and then you can save that image. So I'll just close this. Okay, coming back to this page again, let me do a right click again, and now this time I'll click on screenshot. Now instead of selecting capture area, so capture area is capturing the part of the page, capture screen area or capture the display area. So I'll click on capture screen area. Now it has automatically done the selection for me. Okay, so as you see over here, it has automatically done the selection, and it has given me some options over here. It says shortcut control shift s, and I can even customize the screen area. Now let's not customize. Let's click here. So let me click on customize over here. It says show magnifying glass when needed. Shortcut is control shift s. Okay, and I'll just click on cancel. Okay, now let me select again within that selection by clicking the mouse, and then now it has given me various other options. Okay, now let me show you again. So let me escape this and let me show you what I did. I did a right click, click on screenshot. Instead of selecting capture area, I've selected capture screen area, and I did this selection. So let me do this a partial selection, and now here I get an option. So I can see square. So if I click on square, I can draw square. I can see circle. I can draw circle. I can see arrow, and I can select the size of the arrow. I can draw like freehand drawing. I can do a mosaic. Then I can type in text, and I can put a stamp. So if you see the stamp, I can put some stamp over here, and I can put an emoji. And this emoji, I can even maximize it, and I can even do an undo. So if I just put a pin over here, then if I click on undo, that pin is gone. I can save. So if I click on save, it will save to the clipboard. So I'll click on save, and then it has pasted that value in the clipboard. You go to your favorite application, like we have Word. I'll just paste this, and then you see this image, and you can even maximize this image in your favorite editor. Okay, now let me go back again to Microsoft Edge, do a right click, screenshot, capture screen area, pick up specific screen area, and now here, instead of saving to the clipboard, I will just download it. Okay, so let me make some edits. So I just did some edits. Now instead of saving, instead of adding to clipboard, I'll click on save. So the moment I click on save, it has asked me to save. So let me go to the download folder, and now this time it will save as a PNG image. Now in PNG image, so I can name it. So I'll just say QLD, click on save. Now if you go into the file, as you see over here, it has saved a PNG file. Now we have seen a couple of observations. Now when we started this video, at that time when we saved this file, it saved as a JPEG. But now when you selected the capture the screen, then at that point it has asked us to save in PNG. So make sure that if you want that specific format, use that correct option. Now again, do a right click, screenshot. Now this time, what if I want to capture the full page? Now this entire screenshot, if I want to take a screenshot of this entire page. So for that, just do a right click and do a click on screenshot, click on capture full page. And the moment you do that, it will start taking the screenshot. You have an option to draw something on this canvas or erase whatever you have drawn, and then accordingly you can save it to the clipboard, and save as a file. So let me save this as a file. It has saved this entire web page as a file. And now if I see this image, it has saved the entire website as a file, the page. Okay, so let me zoom this around and show it to you. So this is the page. So that's it, folks. This is how you basically use Microsoft Edge to take a screenshot. You can capture a screen area, you can scribble on the edits which you have made, and also you can take the entire screenshot of a web page. Thanks for watching.